What's up, guys? Oh my god, this is like so awkward. I don't want to be like, I don't want to be like faking nothing, but like, I'm behind the camera again, and I love it. Oh my god, I'm like, I don't want to be so dramatic, but like, I'm actually happy. Let me stop. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? How you guys feeling? I hope you guys are just like full of positivity, love. Self-love is just so important. Love yourself before you start a new journey. Love you first. That is just like so important. But yeah, how you guys been doing? How you guys have been feeling? I know I'm doing fine, and I freaking love it. It might be 12 o'clock in the morning. I'm recording a YouTube video, but just like I got this burst of energy, and it was just like, go record, go back and do your shit. And so like that's kind of what I'm doing. This is my way back into my own YouTube channel. Do you know that I am so tired of saying that? Like, YouTube is such a lot of work but like I love it, but it's a lot of work, and sometimes it's very, very mentally draining. And all that has happened to me within the month of July, I'm glad I didn't work. I'm sorry I left y'all without a video for a month, but I'm so glad that I didn't work. Okay, so yeah, I started July off with only taking a 2-week break or a week break, and it's something very I'm not gonna cry, something very emotionally happened to me. I started to feel depressed. I don't know why. I think it's because of big changes happening in my life right now. I'm about to, less than 10 days, I want to say, I'm moving away to college, which I'll be talking about soon. And also, my aunt died, and she's someone who's very close to me and just like kind of mean the world. And like without her, I wouldn't have all that I'm able to do now. Like kind of, she's like my purpose of doing what I'm doing. Like, anybody know that I do what I do, not just for myself, but for others that are around me. And I lost her, and it just like took so much energy out of me for 2 weeks. Cause then when I lost her, I lost myself. I lost my purpose of what I'm doing. But like, I lost my purpose of what I'm doing and what I'm doing it for, okay? And everything with me just kind of left my body, and I didn't feel a reason to get up and record, or I didn't feel a reason to do anything. Very, very much for a while. But yeah, I felt lost within myself. And I'm starting to find myself again, and not just finding myself, but God reminded me what my purpose was. And she reminded me of what my purpose was. Like, I realized why it's such an emotional trend and why I lost my aunt. And just like, it's not like, oh, this was just an aunt, but she made me, help me realize what my purpose is in life and just helping people. And so yeah, it took a toll out of me, and I didn't know kind of what I wanted in life anymore. And I kind of just wanted to go to school, just to go, I'm not going to talk about that. But yeah, so yeah, that's kind of what I've been dealing with, or was, or still currently dealing with. I'm taking everything like day by day, and I don't want to lose control, because I've already lost control in my life. Back like when Corona first started, I lost control in so much, and I don't want to lose control again because of this one situation. It's a big situation, but I don't want to let this stop me, because I want to keep going and keep fighting for what I fought for, what meant the world to me, or what means the world to me, and just keep pushing and keep doing it, and to learn that like now it's my turn to live my legacy. So yeah, I kind of broke this video down in my notes section on my phone about kind of like how I want to talk about this video. So first thing I want to talk about is school, because I've been receiving like a lot of questions on Instagram. But yeah, I want to talk about school. I want to talk about my mental health more. I want to talk about my physical health, business, and YouTube. What I've been up to off camera. I've been doing a lot, but I also just been mellow. I want to talk about my upcoming plans and like kind of my goals and stuff like that. So let's start with school. Okay, so if you don't know by now, I am going to Illinois State, which is in Illinois. It wasn't my number one school to go to, but I am blessed and very, very blessed to go to this school. So I'm not doing none of that like this ain't the school I want to go to, but I'm going to go to. No, I am so blessed to go to the school, have the funds to pay for the rest of my tuition that I have to pay for and stuff like that. Like, I am so blessed. I'm going to ISU, Illinois State, class of 2024. I'm majoring in business management. I'm majoring in this major because I want to learn how to run a business better. Like, I have so many businesses. Well, I only have 3. But, I only have 3. But I have 3, and I just want to learn how to run them a lot better. So that's kind of why I'm majoring in business management. I'm not minoring in anything, but I'm thinking about minoring in communications or like journalism. I want to talk about my classes. So I'm taking 5 classes, 2 in person, 3 online thanks to COVID. My 2 in-person classes is, one is my math class, which is like every day of the week from 10 o'clock to 10:55, I want to say. I don't really like that class, but I kind of waited till last minute, and that's the only class they had was like every day of the week. And then my second in-person class, I want to say is my government class, which is Mondays and Wednesdays, and I don't remember the time. So the next thing I want to talk about is my mental health. Ooh, child. It's been all over the place, okay? For a while, like I was saying earlier, for a while, I have just been feeling so lost and useless. Like, I just been feeling like I just been able to breathe and that's it. Like, I've barely been wanting to eat the last couple of weeks, the last month, really, just because all that has gone on in the month of July. Like, it's just been so much personally. And like, I don't know, like, I haven't been feeling like myself, and now I'm starting to feel like myself. I think like God had to bring me down before I went back up. And one thing I kind of tweeted the other day was like, stop always expecting the bad to happen and live for the good. And that's just kind of one thing I've been learning. It's just like, I've always looked like, okay, that's the good, but now where's the bad? Like, where's it coming from? I know you're coming from some angle, but I'm learning to just like live through that good. And if the bad happens, that sucks. The bad happened because God or the universe, they put that in your position so you can stay humble, so you can learn something or you can start a new journey. So that's just kind of one thing I've been feeling. July just made me feel like I was here, but I wasn't here. But then I was here. Like, I was just breathing. I was just saying, like, I was breathing, but I was breathing with no air. I was breathing with no purpose to live for. It's like I knew what my purpose was, but I wasn't living through my purpose. So I no longer feeling like I'm not able to breathe anymore because I recentered my purpose. God made me realize what my purpose was. And I learned that my purpose is to help people. I learned that my purpose is to tell stories or tell my life stories or to show my life story and what's going on to help people know that what you're going through and what you're dealing with right now, or even if it's the past, you're not the only person who has or hasn't dealt with that. I just basically want to help people overcome certain things in life and just realize that you're not alone. Okay, what you're going through doesn't phase the rest of your life. Don't let it phase the rest of your life. Let it phase that moment of your life so you can be able to become a hero and tell a story and just to move on. That's kind of like one of my purposes. That's what I believe one of my purposes, and that's kind of why I get behind this camera every day. Well, not every day, but I get behind this camera and I just like talk and I tell my stories, and I want to get back into vlogging to show my life and just show like everybody has their struggles. Everybody has their flaws, everybody has their up and downs, but keep pushing to be better. And I just want to help people realize that you're not alone through a lot of things that you're going through, okay? I'm breathing again because I feel like I'm about to go into this new environment. It's just so good. I got the dorm I'm about to live in, and then I'm also kind of looking at like an office space area for me to be able to still record my sit-down videos, and I want to do visuals for my podcast. There's so much. Like, I'm starting to be excited for it. Like, I started looking at spaces and like normal because that's kind of where my school's gonna be in, and I started looking at furniture, and then I started editing together, and I was like, oh, who's gonna pay for this? Fuck. But I'm just happy to just be able to breathe and look forward towards my life and be like, goddamn, this is kind of what I worked for, and I'm getting my goals, I'm hitting my goals. I am no longer surrounding myself with toxic people no more. I'd rather be by myself 24/7. I kind of been like that my whole entire life, but it's a good or bad thing. But, what am I going to do about it? Find some friends that's toxic? No. One thing that I did not like that I did in the month of July was I kind of let my self-hatred come back in my life. Before my uneven past, I was starting to hate myself. I was starting to just feel unwanted within myself and feel like I was less than less and I wasn't what I'm supposed to be. I was starting to let the naysayers, the haters, start to get into my ear and start to actually think what they were saying, what they were telling me in my life. Oh, you're never going to be successful in this. You're never going to be successful in that. I was starting to let that be true. I was starting to let people tell me what I can and cannot do again. Okay, like I said, I was losing control of my purpose until God came. Like, even if you're not really like religionist, I'm more spiritual myself. So like, I feel like the God and universe sent me so many messages and came and said, you know what your purpose is. You. So like me and you, like, you know what your purpose is. Live through your purpose. Stop trying to live through your passion. Stop trying to live to prove other people wrong. Live to prove yourself right. Live to prove that you know what it's going to take for you to do better and to be better and to live through your purpose. And God reminded me that my purpose is to help people grow, to help people learn that what you are going through right now, what you are going through right now in your life, is not forever. And if it feels like it's forever, change it. If you feel like you're going through constantly the same thing, change it. Stop waiting for tomorrow. Stop waiting for 12 hours. Change it right now. If it's something you can change your life right now. And that's like why would you let other people around you tell you that you can't change your life? Or not even that you can't change your life, but you can't be you. Why would you let other people deteriorate your story? Your story is your story. It's not their story. Tell your story. Change your life. Be greater. Be good. Don't live through your passion. Live through your purpose. That's one thing I've been learning. It's just like, I can't live through my passion anymore. I'm tired of like, when I live through my passion is when I'm most drained out in life. I always ask myself, what is my passion? What is the difference between my passion and my purpose? What is my purpose? And I've learned that my purpose, like I keep saying, is to help people grow and to help people live their life and just to be, when people need advice, I'm always there. Like, I just love helping people in all aspects, advice, physical, mentally. I just love helping people. But I learned my passion. I can't help people through my passion, which is YouTube, which is like editing, recording, directing and photography. And even with my t-shirts and like my clothing line, expressing yourself, I can't help people do that if I don't live through my purpose, because my purpose comes before my passion. My purpose comes before my passion. My passion I can do here and there, which is what I'm starting to realize. But my purpose, I'm constantly doing. Even when I don't want to do it, even when I'm trying to focus on building myself, I'm still focused on helping others build themselves, help them navigate to not go through those things, or help them grow. I'm learning that my purpose is going to take me to my passion, and my passion is going to be so much fun when I let my purpose guide my passion. So yeah, did that make sense? I feel like I just went in. That's kind of what I've been doing. It's just like, that's kind of what I've been doing. It's just like living through my passion and no longer my purpose. And when I'm tired. I'm going to take a break. I'm at a point in my life where it's like, yeah, I am still young, but I crave so much growth, stability, knowledge for myself and for others. I have to learn to know when I hurt. Yes, take a break, but don't sink in that hurt. Don't let that hurt control the rest of your life. I've done. I've let the hurt control my life for about my whole high school experience. I've let the hurt control my life for 5 years, for things that people have done to me, for things that I've done to myself, and I can no longer let that hurt control me. I have to control that hurt and turn that hurt back into my passion, to tell my stories, to be able to sit behind this camera and tell you guys that hurt that you're going through right now, once again, is only temporary. Don't let that hold continue. Don't let that hold go on for another 4 years because you're scared. Don't let that ambiguity of you wanted to be a successful singer hold you back because someone in your family is telling you that you can't do that, or you want to be a big makeup artist, but you can't do that because certain people in your life is telling you, well, you would never be that. You would never be that great. You would never be that good. Live for yourself before you live for others. Take care of yourself before you take care of others. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not going to carry on that conversation right now because I'm going to go deep. So the next topic I want to talk about is YouTube and like all my other businesses. Like, so just my business and YouTube. Like I said, I love everything I'm doing, but it's very stressful, very time consuming. I'm doing a lot, but I'm okay. I'm breathing, and I'm just very grateful that I'm able to do what I'm doing. Like I said, YouTube is kicking my butt. It's been kicking my butt since I started it, but I know why I'm doing it, and I know my purpose. In July, I didn't produce any content. In June, I produced hella content. In August, it's about to be hella content again. People, LyfewithRyan, I want to call y'all like ride killers. I think I like that, ride killers. Ride killers. A lot of content is definitely coming for y'all in the month of August, and nothing's changing that. Unless God has other plans or the universe has other plans. So Ride Visuals, like I said, that's my photography. Like, it's been a lot, but I think it's been a lot, and it's been very stressful on me because I really haven't shot since COVID happened. And so like now I'm kind of like lost. I am so lost. I don't like know what to do next. Like, I know where to start next, but it's like I don't want to restart even though I have to restart. I'm about to get back to doing my shoots. If you're going to Illinois State, go ahead, hit the DM me and just like kind of book a shoot. I have the website coming soon. When I get locked down in school, like the end of August, September, beginning of September, I'm doing shoots constantly. I'm constantly YouTube videos and shooting and coming out with new concepts for like different clothing ideas. So yeah, my podcast. I've been getting so many DMs about that, and y'all been mad at me about that too. Whenever I'm on a break from my YouTube channel, expect a break from my podcast. I'm not gonna tell y'all because them go neck and hand. Like, my podcast is like my fence to my YouTube channel. I'm back. New video tomorrow. So like, y'all gonna get this video on Saturday, August 1st, I think. And then Sunday, August 2nd, y'all gonna get a new video. I'm gonna talk about all of that over there on the podcast. Link in the description box down below to listen to the podcast, and also to my Instagram. And I'm gonna start posting on there too, because a lot of y'all have been asking me, like, I'm not gonna follow you if you're not gonna post, and y'all make sense. So I've also been getting a lot of questions what I've been up to off camera since I've been off camera. Like I said, my life has been a mess. I really didn't get to enjoy my summer, really, because like COVID, but also because I just been working. Like, when I graduated June, I'm posting all these videos. Boom, I posted them. I was supposed to do it for July, didn't happen. So then a lot happened in July, and like I didn't really enjoy my summer. And now I leave for school August 10th, and I'm still not gonna enjoy my summer. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of stuff on Netflix recently and HBO Max. On Netflix, I've just been rewatching Grey's Anatomy. That's my favorite show in the whole entire world. Then I just finished the new season of How to Get Away with Murder. I'm about to start watching the new season of Shameless they just put on Netflix. And I've been watching like this old country show called Heart of Dixie. So good. Like, it's some romantic type TV show. I love it. Anybody know me? Like, I love that like romantic kind of like reality type stuff. So yeah, and another thing I'm starting to do, which I thought I would never really do in my life, is I'm starting to pick up a book. I'm starting to read and educate myself and just help my brain expand. So the last couple of things I want to talk about is my upcoming plans and goals. One of my biggest goals for this YouTube channel is to hit 50K by the end of this year, and I think I'm able to do it. It's just going to take good quality and consistency which I am so ready to do. I'm about to go to college. I'm going to get a lot of college blogs out the way, and I'm about to get this office space. So it's going to separate my college life, or like kind of my life, my real life, and my business life, you know, kind of in a way. So that way I can go to school and do stuff at school, study at school. Then I can go to my office space, record my videos for YouTube, record my videos for my podcast, and work and do different stuff there. So I'm really excited for that. I really want to travel more once COVID is up. Like by the time I'm 21, my goal is to visit all 50 states. I think it can happen. We're just gonna pray nothing bad happens to me, because you know some of these states out here, they be racist, but it's okay. I'm gonna stay with the Glock 99. I don't know no guns, but I'm just talking. Another one of my biggest goals is, as I make more money, like I'm making more money, I want to be less frugal / cheap with my money. I'm not used to having money at all. Like I'm used to like having money. Like I've always grown up with nice stuff. My parents made sure I had nice stuff and like that. But I'm not used to growing up with the money I have. Like I ain't never seen nobody have it. But I'm not used to having it in my own pocket. And so one of my goals is just to stop acting like I'm broke when I'm not really broke. So that's kind of one of my goals. It's a weird goal, but it's a goal just to help myself learn that like this money ain't going nowhere. Like just keep doing what you're doing. Keep living through your purpose, and the money gonna come. Another thing is I want to buy my car by my birthday. I also want to be able to pay my car off in full. I'm looking at 2 cars. It's really 3, but one isn't. One car is too much money. I can afford it, but it's too much, and I don't want a note. So the 2 cars I'm looking at is a Honda Civic Sports, or a Chevy Impala, like the premium type edition. So like it got everything. So yeah, those are the 2 cars I'm looking at. I'm kind of leaning more towards the Civics, only because I know it's a great first car. It's a lot cheaper, and yeah. But yeah, that's me. That's been my life. It's been all over the place. I'm trying to start new things. I'm trying to regrow myself. I'm trying to live my life. I'm trying to repurpose myself, recenter myself, but also help you guys recenter yourself and learn to love yourself. So yeah, that's me. That's your boy Ryan, all over the place once again. I hope you guys subscribe. Swipe up, subscribe, scroll up, subscribe, do whatever, subscribe, because it's going to be a lot more content. Follow your boy on Instagram at LyfewithRyan. It's the same as the YouTube channel name. So yeah, make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe. And as I always say, do more by staying blessed. Peace.